The electronic count of the 2022 national elections is nearly complete and has the unit team presidential ticket victorious by a mile and then some. Then again, the PPCRV's hand audit/parallel count has barely begun and will have to wait a couple more days or even up to the weekend. PTV's Glazel Padilla has the full report.
2 days after the polls ended, over 15,000 election returns have just arrived at the Parish Pastoral Council for Responsible Voting, or PPCRV. More than 90,000 election returns still need to be delivered, encoded, and validated by the PPCRV for its unofficial parallel count. The election watchdog says some volunteers are experiencing a logistical challenge, causing delays on the delivery of election returns, or ERs.
Hindi po namin pinapangako sa PPCRV na makukuha natin yung 106,000 returns in 1 week, no? Kasi ang iba pong ating voting centers ay kalabundukan or mga isla. So, basta a big majority po ay tuloy-tuloy kaming mag-e-encode dito sa QPAV until May 20.
As of the press time, over 7,000 election returns have been encoded by the PPCRV. Tomorrow, volunteers will match the physical copies of election returns to the digitally transmitted results of the COMELEC Transparency Server. The latest partial electronically transmitted results show presidential candidate Bongbong Marcos leading the presidential race with over 31 million votes. His closest rival, presidential aspirant VP Leni Robredo, is 16 million votes behind. Presidential daughter Sara Duterte is still the front-runner for the vice presidential bid, followed by Senator Kiko Pangilinan and Senator Tito Soto III. This came from the 98.31% of the electronically transmitted result. The PPCRV is not ruling out the possibility of not being able to receive all the digitally transmitted results, with a number of polling precincts in remote areas with no internet connectivity.
To correct kung ano man yung kumakalat, wala po tayong sinabi na may discrepancy. Starting tomorrow, we're going to release yung percentage match, no? Like we did in 2019.
Tonight, more election returns are expected from Visayas and Mindanao. The PPCRV is ready to process this with a ready group of volunteers. Hundreds of people wanted to volunteer and participate in the parallel count.
Gusto ko din po na makita at malaman yung talagang malinis na result.
We'll be electing our leaders for another 6 years, so it would be important to check everything.
From an average 6 to 8 hours of volunteer work, participation in the PPCRV parallel count has been reduced to over an hour. The election watchdog is so thankful to those who relentlessly offer to work voluntarily and join the campaign for clean and honest elections, as well as those with kind hearts who donate food and in-kind stuff for volunteers.
Puno po ang slots natin for volunteers hanggang May 15. Ngayon, magtatagal kami dito hanggang Mayo 20. Ang tanong, kailangan pa ba namin ng volunteers from May 16 to May 20? Opo.
Glazel Padilla for the Nation.